Farmers across the globe have to deal with millions of wild hogs that destroy their crops, soil, and even their ecosystems. And when you see how quickly these animals breed, it's easy to understand why they are considered such a destructive invasive species. If you ask any farmer, you'll hear plenty of complaints about wild hogs. They root around in the mud looking for food and completely destroy the fields in the process. Even after the farmer manages to fence off their crops, the hogs just dig under the fence and keep eating. It's almost impossible to protect your crops from wild hogs. So many farmers turn to trapping them. In this documentary, we'll show you exactly how these farmers set their traps and how they manage to catch huge groups of hogs in the process. But before we get started, be sure to hit that like button for more great documentaries. Wild boars can cause major problems for farmers all over the world. They reproduce so quickly that it's nearly impossible to get ahead of them. Female wild boars can have up to 2 litters per year, with each litter containing between 2 and 12 piglets. That means that one female can have 24 babies every single year. There is no natural enemy of wild hogs in most parts of the world. This allows their population to grow exponentially, which is why farmers have to take matters into their own hands. Trapping wild hogs is not an easy job. These animals are strong, fast, and can be dangerous if provoked. However, farmers have come up with some pretty ingenious ways to catch them off guard. One of the most popular methods is to use a camera to lure the hogs into a specific area. Once the hogs are in the area, a gate will close behind them, trapping them inside. This method is highly effective because it allows the farmer to catch multiple hogs at once. When setting up a trap like this, it's important to use bait that the hogs are unable to resist. In this case, the bait was placed directly in front of the gate. As the hogs rooted around in the mud to try and get the bait, they triggered the gate to close. This ensured that the hogs couldn't escape and were trapped inside the enclosure. Catching wild hogs requires a lot of teamwork and coordination. Farmers often work together in groups to set up and maintain the traps. In this video, you can see how one group of farmers used a similar method to trap a large group of hogs. The hogs were lured into a holding pen where they were then loaded onto a truck and taken away. These massive groups of hogs are known as sounds and can consist of up to 30 members. Sounds typically have one dominant boar, several sows, and their offspring. This social structure makes it easier for farmers to trap them, because the dominant boar will often lead the sound into the trap. If left unchecked, wild boars can cause all sorts of problems. Not only do they destroy crops and property, but they also pose a danger to livestock and native wildlife. In some cases, wild boars have even been known to attack humans. That's why it's important for farmers to take steps to control their population. By trapping and removing wild boars, farmers are able to protect their crops, their property, and their livestock. They are also helping to preserve native wildlife by reducing the number of predators in the area. Of course, there are also those who hunt wild boars for sport. Hunting can be a fun and challenging activity, but it's important to do it responsibly. Hunters should only shoot animals that they intend to eat, and they should follow all safety guidelines to prevent accidents. Despite the damage they cause, many people still debate whether or not wild hogs should be hunted. Some people believe that they should be protected because they are a vital part of the ecosystem. However, the benefits of hunting wild hogs outweigh the potential risks. By hunting wild hogs, farmers are able to reduce the population of these destructive animals and protect their crops and property. Every year, Wild hog invasions cause billions of dollars in economic losses. These animals are responsible for destroying countless acres of crops and damaging property. In addition to the physical damage they cause, wild hogs also carry diseases that can spread to livestock and humans. By trapping and removing wild boars, we can help to prevent the spread of these diseases. In some cases, government agencies will step in to help farmers control the hog population. Wildlife organizations often have resources available to help farmers trap and remove wild hogs. In some cases, they may even offer to do the trapping themselves. The decision of whether or not to hunt wild hogs is ultimately up to each individual farmer. However, the benefits of doing so are clear. By hunting wild hogs, farmers can protect their crops, their property, and their livestock, while also helping to prevent the spread of disease. If you're a farmer, don't hesitate to take action against these destructive animals. Your crops and your bottom line will thank you for it. Thanks for watching. Do you think it's right to hunt wild boars? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more great documentaries.